Hey, what's up YouTube? Done Run 13. I'm doing a product review on specific items here. If you've gone back and seen some of my videos in the past, you've seen I've done videos on different holsters, different methods of retaining your sidearm. It's there's many different options out there, a ton of different options of holsters. So it's kind of, you kind of have to play around a bit and try a bunch of stuff out to find, various items that fit your needs, that you think are best suited for you. And so there's a lot of options out there for retain your sidearms. And one of the big things out there now is, not now, but for a while, is Kydex, which I personally think is pretty much the best option out there right now. Personalized to yourself is finding some custom Kydex for your equipment. So I've tried, a few different custom Kydex items before, and if you look on YouTube, you'll find a few people that out there that do it. It's becoming more and more accessible out there. More and more people are producing these items custom. And that's what I want to talk about today. Is somebody who's producing custom Kydex out there, and kind of go over some of the products and talk about it a little bit. So let's go ahead and bring you in on some items here. As I said, I do believe Kydex right now is the way to go for your equipment personally, because it's customized to your specifics, basically. Let's move this stuff out of here. Now, first off, here's a holster piece. Now this custom Kydex, first off, is from a friend of mine, which is pretty cool. A friend of mine started to produce his own custom Kydex, and he was formerly on YouTube, formerly had a channel on YouTube called BlackHeartSe7en, and he's a real cool guy. He no longer has his channel up, but he started to produce his own custom Kydex, and I've been testing it out, checking his stuff out, and I've been extremely pleased with the product he's putting out. He is, in a short time of producing this stuff, has been producing some pretty excellent equipment out there, and I'm extremely happy with what I see. First off, kind of showing you, this is a holster. The funny thing about this holster is I have my SIG P226, which you've seen many times. My main go-to sidearm there. But BlackHeartSe7en produced this Kydex specifically for my VTAC, Smith & Wesson VTAC M&P 9mm. The funny thing is it fits perfect also with my SIG, so it's kind of 2-in-1. They must obviously have pretty similar dimensions as far as shapes and sizes, but this is produced specifically for that, so I can use that with my SIG if I want, or I can use that with my Smith & Wesson, which is basically my secondary go-to pistol besides my SIG. My SIG, I can't not carry that thing or shoot that thing. It's just always been my favorite, over. I mentioned it in the past, over, I have a few Glocks and XDs and the Smith & Wesson M&P series. I've got, multiple pistols, but this SIG has always been, just an extension to my hand. So, anyways, getting back to this, like I said, this custom Kydex work. It's pretty nice. He's got the two different Kydex colors. This in a coyote brown and the black backer. Very solid piece, fits very nice. It also just looks really excellent quality. And he produces these things, you know, pretty quickly. You know, it didn't take too long for him to make this stuff for me. But it's just nice to get stuff that's custom to my equipment. And he did a fine job, fine quality, fine work. Kind of show you that. It's really good retention on the pistol, you know. And like I said, this is my SIG, so it fits even nicer for the M&P. But that's the holster. Very good construction, very good, solid quality. Another thing I had to make up for me is some AR-15 mag holders. I wanted to have the option on my battle belt if I'm carrying AR-15 or just on a regular belt to be able to retain a couple extra magazines. So I asked them to make me up some custom Kydex magazine, AR-15 magazine holders. And you can see the loops that he uses. Very solid. I mean, this retains this very well, and it's pretty easy to pull out. Fits the P-mags really well. I do believe he used P-mags to produce these, which is perfect because I've got a bunch of P-mags. It fits other magazines too. I've used some of the thermal magazines that I have. He'll fit with a CAA magazine and the GI mags, but it's perfect. You know, you can custom fit these for anything really. If you need to tighten it up a little bit or loosen it up a little bit, you know, with an heat gun or a blow dryer. So these are excellent. These are perfect. You know, I wanted, like I said, that capability to, if, you know, need be, not carrying a bunch of gear, you know, I want to carry a couple AR mags with me. He produced these, like I said, same thing in the Coyote Brown, like I wanted, with the two-tone. It's got the black backer. I kind of like that. It gives it just a real cool look to it, as opposed to just doing an all Coyote Brown. He has different options out there of different Kydex colors. You know, pretty much there's Kydex colors out there now for everything. Any color you could pretty much think of. And another thing I had to make, this was a bit kind of a big thing. Back earlier this year I purchased a knife, which was the SOG Northwest Ranger. And I did a review on it. And he also, you know, we communicate a lot. He bought the same knife too. And you know, we really love that knife. We both agreed it's a great knife, but the holster or the sheath that it comes with is just complete crap. I mean, it's the worst sheath I've ever received on any knife I've ever bought. It's just complete junk. So SOG sells, of course, a Kydex option basically for the Seal Pup. And the Northwest Ranger and the Seal Pup both fit the same size sheath. So basically you can get the nylon sheath for the Seal Pup as a replacement, or the Kydex, and in turn basically what I was using is the Northwest Ranger. I was using the SOG Seal Pup sheath. So it was nice, you know, one thing I wanted, hey, you know, can you produce a sheath? And being that he had the Northwest Ranger also, he already, you know, made himself a sheath. And that was kind of a big thing talking when he was first getting into the Kydex was, you know, hey, one of the first things I need is a sheath for this Northwest Ranger. I love the knife, but the sheath is complete crap. So what he did is he went ahead and produced a real nice Kydex sheath for it, custom Kydex sheath for the Northwest Ranger. So, which is nice. I get to put my Seal Pup back in its proper sheath and permanently dispose of the original Northwest Ranger sheath, which was just god awful. So he produced this awesome sheath for it. It's got the belt loop clips. It's got the grommets, so you can tie it on the molly. You know, you can wear it different, various ways you need to. It's got the two-tone Kydex, like I said. It's got a little drain hole at the bottom for any dirt and debris, and just retains this knife oh so well. Like I said, I really like this SOG Northwest Ranger knife, but just haven't had a real good way of carrying it. So, you know, this fits it perfect. You know, like I said, you cannot shake that thing out, but just a little push and out it comes. So I'm really happy with that as well. Just like all these different items here. You know, I've got a bunch of different gear, so it's pretty cool. You know, I definitely know where I need to go and where I'm going to go for my custom Kydex equipment. And I know he's kind of starting the Kydex up a bit as a business, so you know he will be producing a website and different ways to get this stuff going or whatever. But I told him, you know, after I got his equipment, I'm going to try it out, check it out, and if I really do like it, you know, I'll go ahead and put up a video on it and tell people what I think, kind of get that communication out there. So, you know, if anybody's interested in getting some custom Kydex done from BlackHeartSe7en, his Kydex company holster is Kydex company is called Recoil Holsters, excuse me. So while he gets that established, I'll definitely, you know, anybody interested, go ahead and send me a PM, and I can get you contacted with BlackHeartSe7en and get you some gear produced. I have him making me a flashlight Kydex holder coming up soon, and like I said, I got a bunch of pistols and sidearms and different various equipment and knife sheaths that I will be asking him to produce for me in the future. So I'm pretty excited about this stuff. Very excited about it, actually. You know, I like the idea of just popping a couple of mag holsters on, you know, a real secure way to carry my pistol. You know, any knife sheath needs I need, anything custom, you know, I know where to go now. You know, there are a lot of good producers and manufacturers out there of custom Kydex, which is great. Plus, you know, different companies out there that make very solid mass-produced Kydex items. But it's kind of nice to have something tailor-made to your specific equipment. So, pretty excited about that, guys. So this is a review and an overview. You'll see this equipment in the future vids also. I'll show you anything else that I may have. You know, if you guys have any questions about this, or you want to get in touch and maybe get some Kydex made, like I said, he does excellent solid quality, custom to your work. It's pretty good pricing too, and it doesn't take too much time for him to produce these. So, you know, feel free to hit me up with any PMs if you guys are interested in anything. But I'll be having fun with my equipment here that I just got. You know, this will be my new go-to holster. Already is. You know, this will be going on some nice load-bearing equipment. So I'm pretty excited about this. So, guys, that's pretty much it about the equipment. About the Kydex equipment, and I'll do some follow-ups on this stuff as well and other things. And I'm also running behind on vids, like I've mentioned in the past couple videos. I got a bunch of stuff I need to review and kind of show you guys out there. So stay tuned for some stuff coming up, and this is going to run 13 YouTube, and we'll talk to you later.